Hey everybody, you're going to want to listen all the way through this episode because we are going to talk a little bit about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction as well as some Grammys talk and how one half of Milli Vanilli is in a category up against the Dalai Lama. Because where else are you going to hear that but here?
You're also going to find out which legendary artist sat behind me at a Janet Jackson concert in 1998.
Well, look at that, Kelly. What a week it's been since the last time we chatted. There has a lot has gone on since our last chitty chatty. So let's get to it, okay?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, sorry, I've got a little guest host here with me today. We're going to do a full circle moment that might get this Grammy shamed group another go at having and keeping the award. There's not many Grammy shamed groups, so you should know who it is. We're going to chat a bit about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions that were in long form just about a week ago now. And by long form, I think they were 7 hours long. I'm just kidding. It just felt that long. What we will get is a more concise package shown on New Year's Day, but we'll talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction and really how no one respects any sort of suggestion of time and how long your thank you speech should be. I'm talking to you, Outcast. Kelly's Trivia. How about that? I could say a lot of things about how it tests our fortitude, mental and otherwise. And there, I'd said it again. So good luck. 2 questions coming your way to make you feel smarter for having even tried. Your 90s rewind will trigger some great musical memories for all of us. Speaking of memories, though, I thought we should start with, thinking back on the career and the life that helped shape popular music and how the highly anticipated release of Michael Jackson's Biopic has been teased in trailer form. So let's start there, Kelly. Have you seen the trailer?
I have. I've watched it twice.
Yes.
I've even played a little clip on, or did I play a clip? I was going to. I'm not sure if I did because I think there was a lot. Yeah, I couldn't because it was actually not a lot of talking. It was more action shots and dancing.
Yes. Which I think is by design. And you're talking about playing a clip on your radio show. And I imagine that they want people going and looking at the trailers. So it would be easy to play the clip if it had more dialogue on the radio. But they've done a pretty good job at controlling how you're going to witness any part of this biopic from my estimation.
I think we talked about this when they announced it, and even because there was a delay, like this biopic should have already been out, I think, as of October of this year. Ooh. And it might have even, actually, you know what, I think it was supposed to be April of 25, then it was October of 25, then they pushed it back to April of 26. I think that those were the 2 delays. One of them was a legal delay, like a legal issue, and it took them a while to deal with that. I think there was some, I can't remember what it was because we did talk about it. But there was a legal delay that they needed to get sorted out. And this is a biopic, though, that is supported and condoned by the Jackson family. And Jaafar Jackson, Jermaine's son, is playing Michael. And
looks like it's incredible how much he resembles his uncle.
Yeah. And I've only heard good things. I've only heard that Jaafar absolutely nails it. And what was interesting is since the trailer has come out and obviously the release date has been given, which is April 24th of 2026, somebody had put up, and it came up, I think, in my Instagram feed of when Michael did his 2001 30th anniversary special. And remember, everybody was there, Britney performed, I think it was In Sync were there too, the Jackson 5 was there. Anyways, there's a picture of Michael on stage dancing and his family's around him, and Jaafar would have been I don't know, 5 or 6 then.
Cute, when Michael started.
Yeah. And so it's just so crazy to see this full circle moment for him. And I'm assuming, that this is going to go well for him. And hopefully this will then kickstart an acting career for him. Because I don't think I've ever seen or heard of Jaafar being in other things before. I think this really was his big break. So.
And some might argue that, how big is the break when you get to play someone that you know so well, the subject matter that you're so closely tied to, related to. but at the same time, you're putting Michael Jackson, like you have to, it's one thing for him to be your uncle and you to know everything about him. It's another thing to be able to pull it off and convince us, the fans, that you're the guy for the job. And I think, like we said, it's not a long trailer, but from what we've seen, he looks like he's ready for it, which is really cool. I love also that the other people in the cast are not nobodies. Like Miles Teller is in it. Coleman Domingo plays Joe Jackson, father, not British singer. Diana Ross played by Kat Graham. Nia Long,
Love Nia,
as Catherine Jackson, and that's pretty cool because Nia's like near my age window, is she not?
I think so. Yeah,
So
definitely older than I am.
aren't we all? Yeah. So there's a bunch of big names in a movie that's really filled with big names. The Jackson family story is gigantic. It's a must tell story, I think. I mean, we think we've probably heard it all, but it's another thing to string it all together and to have it be sanctioned by the family, I think says everything. So it's something to look forward to, that's for sure. And they know it's something to look forward to if they keep on pushing the date back.
Yeah.
I love the official synopsis saying that the film tells the story of Michael Jackson's life beyond the music, tracing his journey from the discovery of his extraordinary talent as lead of the Jackson Five to the visionary artist whose creative ambition fueled a relentless pursuit to become the biggest entertainer in the world.
And then fireworks go off.
And then kabooms. And then, iconic performances. And we'll have a front row seat to Michael Jackson as never before. No kidding. This is where his story begins, is what they say. So April 24, 2026.
The day before your birthday. What a great birthday.
I know, my birthday weekend. Thanks, you guys.
Maybe we should finally go to see this movie together, like a movie together.
Okay. Field trip.
We'll make it happen.
Okay. Something to look forward to in the new year. And no, it's not too soon to say the new year because we're halfway through November. Now, what we really do appreciate is your feedback, you guys. Thank you very much for communicating with us, for liking our stuff, for subscribing to us. We like that. We like that you're watching and we like that you're listening.
Yeah, and we'd love your feedback, as Sharon just mentioned. So we'd love for you to put either in the YouTube notes, comments, or in any of the podcast platforms that you're listening to this on. Like, what is your favorite Michael Jackson song, or three, whatever? Let us know.
Yeah, good luck picking one. Yeah, you can pick three. We'll allow it.
Yeah.
Side note for a second before we get into trivia, Kel. I like your shirt.
Do you like John Moose?
John Moose. I love it. Play on words, eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
I wish John Deere would sponsor us.
I wish that too. So
John
much. And if the people at John Moose won't get back to us, we'll have to go to John Deere. Okay. So you want to hit us with some trivs?
I do. So, in keeping the Michael Jackson theme, Sharon, Michael Jackson just hit a new milestone as of this Halloween because of the song Thriller.
Yes.
And so I would love for you to tell me, how many decades has Michael Jackson had a hit song in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 chart? How many decades?
How many decades? So it's 70s, 80s, 90s, 2010s, and 20s. 6 decades.
Good job, Sharon.
Thanks. I used my hand to count. I mean, full disclosure. But you got to do what you got to do. You know, if you want to succeed.
I believe the first time he appeared was in November of 1971 as a solo artist on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. So
was it with
was it Got to
Be There?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, love that song.
That's the one.
That is often heard in my in-car concert series.
Okay.
Because I think everybody thinks they can hit the note of a child.
Yeah.
And well, I can in the car when it's really loud and you can't really hear yourself. You just.
I would like to point out full circle moment that when that song came out, Sharon was born and Kelly was not. Anyway.
Thanks.
Here we go. Here's a little question about En Vogue. So on their album Funky Divas, En Vogue covered another female artist. Can you name the song and the artist?
Oh man, can I get a hint?
Do you want um do you want
Initials?
initials?
Yes.
You're gonna get it right away. AF.
Which Aretha Franklin did they do?
Give me
Don't tell
something
me.
he can give him something he can feel.
Of course. Of
Yep.
course. Yep. Thank you. And it's nice to bring up Aretha Franklin we'll talk more about En Vogue in a second, but it's nice to bring up Aretha Franklin at this time as we approach the holidays
Hmm.
when you can see a meme online um, with Aretha Franklin's just her head, and it's a bunch of them in the shape of a wreath. So it's Aretha Franklin's. Ah, I know.
That's amazing. By the way, I don't know if we've talked about this in a while, and I think I told you this. When I went to see Janet in
Hmm.
Detroit, which is where Aretha lived,
Yep.
this was in 1998, July. I think it was the second show because I saw two shows back to back, and I believe it was the second show that all of a sudden the crowd went bananas because Aretha Franklin and her entourage of, I believe, family members showed up. Like she was obviously had been backstage with Janet, I'm sure. And then I'm trying to remember. I think I was in the first row that show, yeah. So she sat at the fifth row and watched the concert.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So Aretha was behind Kelly. It was great. Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah.
That's so neat.
And she was like bedazzled. Like she
Of
had
course she
this
was.
she had this amazing like gown on that was like bedazzled. It was like I would never attend a concert bedazzled, but like she would and she did and she's
She's
Aretha.
Aretha.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you know that Aretha couldn't have gone out in her hometown,
Yeah.
in a house coat. She had to be bedazzled because she was Aretha,
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
queen. Now, talk about En Vogue for a second. This is more because of En Vogue having been at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, performing with and in honor of
Hmm.
Salt-N-Pepa's induction.
Hmm.
Um, that there's some news about Rhona
Yeah. Yeah.
Bennett.
Yeah. So as we know, En Vogue, the original four, Cindy, Terry, Maxine, Dawn, there was strife in the group
Dissension in the
there
ranks.
was for several years where Maxine and Dawn were no longer a part of it. During that time, Cindy and Terry brought on, I think at one point there actually was two other members, but for sure there's been three, and there's been three for a while, and Rhona has been one of them. And this is late breaking news to us, and the fact that we just found out because Rhona posted this to her social media that she seems to no longer be with the group, and not sure what happened. Maxine recently came back to the group, I want to say like 5 to 6 months ago. The three of them, meaning the original three, Maxine, Terry, and Cindy, were all a part of that Salt-N-Pepa induction, performance. Rhona wasn't there, and some fans noticed that she wouldn't because they should have been a group of four at that point, with Dawn
Right.
still missing.
Right.
But Rhona wasn't there, and so people commented to her, like, I guess, where were you? Why were you not at that epic performance? And then she has written a social media post, kind of like, it's a bit of a roller coaster ride to read, right, Sharon? Like, it's,
Yeah, there was a lot to unpack, as they say.
yeah, hmm,
But basically, I think the takeaway from what we read was that she's moving forward in a positive way,
hmm,
but also kind of acknowledging that she could have rescheduled some things had she even been asked. But it seems that she wasn't asked to be there.
yeah, that's what it seems to be. And so, yeah, it seems like there is a parting of the ways. She was very gracious in her thanking of En Vogue in this social media post. But it's funny, this is like fresh news as of the time we're recording this.
This is the now part of 90's now.
Yes, and it'll be interesting to see in the next few days because I'm assuming a bunch of media outlets will pick up on this because it really did just kind of come out now. So it'll be interesting to see if En Vogue decides to comment, if she decides to comment more. But I feel like she's now commented, and again being very eloquent and gracious. So, but yeah, I didn't see this coming, but. maybe having Maxine back in the fold, you know, the original three, and like, and I don't know, like, could Dawn be on the way back at some point? Like, I think a lot of us would absolutely pass out if all four of them like got together again.
That'd be cool.
It would be, you know, if Guns N' Roses can come back together, I think En Vogue can manage it too.
Yep, you're right. It's
Yep.
true. Yeah, so the pared down version of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame celebration, induction, everything for the class of 2025 will happen on New Year's Day on network television on ABC. It was on Disney Plus. It streamed live and it was very long. And what they do is kindly pare that down to, I think it's 3 hours.
Hmm.
And you're thinking, wow, that's a long show. Well, it was way longer than that. And I was out that night, so I saw some of it. And when I came home, I did get to see Outkast go in. I saw Soundgarden go in. I saw the White Stripes go in. It was fantastic. Outkast invited everybody up. It was like, no, you come up too. God, we appreciate you. They just went on for a long time. So out of curiosity, I'm going to be looking forward to seeing the edits of that speech, because there's no chance that the time that they took at the awards will be the time that is reflected on the pared down version
Hmm.
of the show for New Year's Day, because they just went on and on, which is good for them and sort of like a little bit excessive at the same time. I mean, good for them for getting in. I'm not taking that away from them. I'm just saying that, you know, there's a lot of people going in. There's a lot of content that has to be shared and celebrated and stuff like that. I felt like they had a lot of time.
Hmm. And Andre 3000 chose not to perform.
Which I found interesting because I was going to say Cedric the Entertainer, and that's wrong. Who is it? It's, they did Bombs Over Baghdad, and he didn't sing, he didn't perform his parts, but who was it that did?
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Tyler the Creator,
Oh,
not
right.
Cedric the Entertainer, but
Yeah.
Tyler the Creator, and he was amazing. Like he
Okay.
was so good, and I didn't know why Andre didn't perform.
I don't know either. I don't think that's really come out. I know he chose not to. I know like when Janet was inducted in 2019, she chose to not perform either. I don't know, but I know that they had like Janelle Monáe was there for Outkast. I think
Hmm.
Doja Cat was there.
Yeah.
Like you said, Tyler the Creator, and then Big Boy did perform also, right? Like
Yep.
his
Yep.
part of things. So yeah,
And their performances were great,
yeah,
really great. Janelle Monáe, man, she's
she's
so
next level.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
super creative. You can tell that she locks into what she's gonna do. You know, like
Hmm.
she's unreachable in those moments. I mean, she's very connected to what she's doing, but it's like she's in it.
Otherworldly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good for
And
her.
just a quick shout out. I haven't seen the speech yet, but I've seen clips. Missy Elliott was just jazzed beyond to induct Salt-N-Pepa. And
Yeah.
so, and then obviously it was so great to see. Again, I only saw clips of it so far, but I saw clips of Salt doing her speech. I saw clips of their performance with En Vogue. And it was so great to have Spinderella part of the festivities after all that strife. And like, I think even legal, right? They had a lawsuit or something going on for a
Oh
while.
yeah, there
So
was a lot.
yeah.
Now elsewhere in the award show space, we
Yeah.
got the Grammys coming up, right?
Yep. Yep.
And if we think back to the Grammy Awards back in 1990, Best New Artist category, Milli Vanilli won that year.
Hmm.
They had their award revoked. And now, 35 years after being wiped off the Grammy website, really, like, you can't find that at all. I mean, everybody has been talking about it for 35 years.
Hmm.
But what you can find is Fab Moravan's name once again on the Grammy website, because he's nominated in the category of Best Audiobook, Narration, and Storytelling for the recording of You Know It's True, the real story of Milli Vanilli. Talk about a full circle moment.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, really good for them. I mean, that album, hit after hit after hit. It was so good. And we know why it was good. It wasn't because of Rob or Fab. They were the faces of this project. And when there's a project, you know that all the angles are taken care of. It's more of more of a musical equation, right? So of course it's going to sound really good because they've taken care of everything to sound good. But God, like Baby Don't Forget My Number, Girl I'm Gonna Miss You, Blame It on the Rain, All or Nothing. Girl, you know it's true. Come on. Girl.
Yeah.
That what was it? It was that it had topped the Billboard album chart for 8 weeks, and then gave us those 5 singles, and nominated for Best New Artist in that category back in 1990. They beat Nana Cherry, the Indigo Girls, Soul to Soul, and Tone Loc.
Goodness.
So any self-respecting fan of the 90s knows, or the early 90s anyways, knows those bands very well for having provided signature tunes. 1989-90, right?
Yeah.
So that's that for that. Pretty cool for that full circle moment. Now,
well, it's great that he Sharon, is that like because his partner passed away, right?
Yes.
So the fact that he's able to now get on there in a legitimate way because of work that he's done, like I'm happy for him.
Yeah, it's neat too, but he's in another tough category because who is it? Like it's Fab Moravan up against the Dalai Lama.
Yeah.
For Meditations, the Reflections of His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. He's also up against Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson for Lovely One, a memoir. He's up against comedian and 5-time Grammy host Trevor Noah for Into the Uncut Grass. And throwing back a few decades prior to this, our favorite one, he's up against Kathy Garver, who is an actress that played Sissy on Family Affair in the 60s and 70s. Her book called Elvis, Rocky, and Me, the Carol Connor Story. Well, she narrated that anyways.
Yeah.
So, I mean, remember, you're too young to remember A Family Affair, but Sissy was the older sister. Buffy and Jody were the cute little kids. Mr. French was their butler.
What? Mr. French. That's great.
Yeah. So, Sissy is Kathy Garver. So I think I'm on a bit of a tangent because I'm like, that name is familiar. Wait a minute. But she's in her 80s and she's nominated for a Grammy against one half of Milli Vanilli. So this is the world we live in, you guys.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed. Yeah.
Yeah. So are you ready for a 90s rewind?
I am. Did you tell us what year you're doing it?
I didn't.
Okay.
I will. Because it's my commitment to excellence. It's 1997, Cal.
Great
Whoop,
year.
whoop. Let's go straight to it. The tub thumping, which, I mean, that's the name of the song, but I think probably 99% of the people that sing along to the Chumbawamba song think it's called I Get Knocked Down, but I Get Up Again. They're never going to keep me down. How about Backstreet Boys and Quit Playing Games with My Heart, Cal?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, let's just all hold our hands up in the air and sing out loud. While we're there, we'll sing along to Mariah Carey's Honey. Man, I love that song.
I think that's your favorite one, isn't it? Really?
It is one of my favorite Mariah's. I think that's right up there with the unplugged version of Make It Happen.
Oh, yeah. Make It Happen is like, it's so epic.
Yes, it's a great song, period. But you do the unplugged version of that, and it's got like a gospel quality to it, and it's just a charge. I love it.
Yeah.
But Honey says 1997 to me, totally. It's like a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Every Mariah fan knows that. Mm-hmm. Now, we had talked about the Lilith Fair documentary, right?
We did, yep.
And that 2 of the people that were at the root of this festival coming together were also a part of the soundtrack around this time in 1997. One of them sang the song that would go on to become the theme song for Dawson's Creek, which is Paula Cole and I Don't Want to Wait. That's another one of those song titles that you have to sing because it sounds exactly like you remember it, right? So Paula Cole was invited by Sarah McLachlan to tour together, and that would be the beginnings of Lilith Fair. And Sarah McLachlan's Building a Mystery was filling our earballs around this time in 1997. Now, you brought up Missy Elliott. Mm-hmm. Miss Demeanor was also killing it in 97 with the Brat on Sock It To Me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Kel, that wraps up your 90s rewind.
I appreciate your efforts. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I think I have many Mariah Carey favorite songs. But for me, like when you're like Honey is a 97 vibe, that's how I feel about Dream Lover in 93.
Oh, I remember her outfit in that video.
Yeah. I think it's the only time I've seen her in sneakers.
Shorts and sneakers,
Yeah.
exactly. Because she was like, oh, she's just like me, I thought.
Yeah.
And then she changed.
Yeah. And now she is Aretha bedazzled.
Exactly. I stayed in cottons.
Yeah.
Huh? And well, she's not.
Yeah. I don't think she ever is seen in an ensemble that's not Oscar worthy. Yeah.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
yeah.
I remember, was it 2 years ago that I saw Mariah Carey? She brought her Christmas show.
I think it was. We both went. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my favorite part. I mean, getting to see Mariah live was my overall favorite part. But one of my favorite parts of the show was that she brought her daughter out to sing a song, and somebody in the audience had given her, wasn't it a pillow?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
And it was all not bedazzled, but like it was
Mariah carried up.
It was emceed up.
Yeah.
And she thanked the person, and the daughter came out and she said, "Look what this person made." And the daughter said, I want to see it. And she said something like, "Yeah, I want to show you." And it was like 20,000 people, and they were having this little chitty chat on the stage, like, "Yeah, isn't it nice? I want to show you too. We'll show you later though." But it was like that, like just soft spoken, and we're all like watching it happen.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of bizarre and like awesome at the same time.
And it was also great too at remember Trey Lorenz was there because he's and somebody had his like album and he signed it for them, which was like it was so cute, and it was such a good moment for him to know that people love him also.
Yeah, that was great because when her Unplugged came out and I'll Be There, that he sang with her on that was like the springboard for him on his own path. And so that many years later to then come back and still, I mean, working artists, you work, right? Of course, you're not going to say no to a tour with Mariah Carey, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
But like you said, it was cool, full circle, and to get to enjoy, you know, having a fan bring a vinyl. What?
Yeah.
Good. I was happy for him too.
I'm still waiting for my CeCe Peniston signed volume. Final.
I feel it's close, Kel. I mean, we have been waiting for this for you for what, 9 years?
At least it must be. Yeah.
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 So it's on the way.
Yeah. It's anytime now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you know when it happens.
I hope so. I mean, for the rest of us, we won't hold our breath because we will die. But and we don't want that. We don't want that, you guys.
Yeah.
So for now, we want you to just know that we appreciate that you found us wherever it is that you did. You took us along for your ride, your walk, your run, whatever you're doing. We're happy that we're a part of it. We love your feedback, so feel free to do that and subscribe when you're there. We love 5-star reviews because who doesn't, right? You know, if it's a 5-star review or if it's something like, "You don't suck."
Yeah.
I mean, find it in your heart, you know?
Yeah.
Choose your own words.
Yeah. And if you like, it's funny, if you could get like just one of your family members or friends to subscribe, like our community would just keep growing faster and faster. So any of that would be much appreciated.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Thank you very much for listening to 90s Now, still happening.